Welcome to Creative Living for Dancers, where we dive into the world of freelance dance. My name is Brianna, and today we'll be talking about how to move your freelance dance career internationally. From Michigan to Belgium, I never imagined taking my dance career internationally. Others said it wouldn't be worth it, but I'd say it's the best decision I ever made. Join me as we dive into living fully and unapologetically as full-time freelance dancers. So almost every single day here in Brussels, someone will ask me, how did you end up in Belgium? Like, of all the countries in the world, how did you end up here? And I typically go back to my first Euro trip where I traveled around Europe and a bit of Asia actually for about 6 months. And then someone will ask me, well, what gave you the idea to travel around the world? Like, what? And I remember at the time I had just left Step Africa. I danced for them for about 2 full seasons. And I really just wanted to see the world and see art in different places. So when I traveled, I actually had no plan. I started off in one country. A friend of mine was doing his master's in Ireland. And from there, I kind of went where the wind took me. I was with him for about a month, and then he and I traveled to France, and he went back to the States. And I just kind of kept moving around, and I kind of allowed, I don't know, life to take me wherever it wanted me to take me. So I ended up literally all over the place. I'm talking Germany, Cyprus, France, Italy, the UK. I ended up being in India for a bit, Hong Kong for a bit. And then in the midst of all of that, I found my way to Belgium. And I remember the first time I literally stepped foot, like I got off the plane, there was just something in the air that felt like home. And it's really hard to explain, but it just felt right to be here. And while I was in Belgium, I pretty much met tons of people, and then other people that knew other people. I started to get a better sense for the dance scene. I lived here for a couple months, so I started to learn where I could get hair products or the open air markets to get fresh fruits and vegetables, and I started to see all the sites, and I pretty much started to learn what it meant to live here in Brussels and to see if my career could actually even happen here. And by the end of the 6 months, I went back to the States and I had sold all my belongings, and I didn't really know what was next. But the question I asked myself actually was, where was the last place that you were happiest? And then I said, Brussels. So then from there, I started doing the research I needed to do to eventually find the working and residential visa that I have now to continue my work and building my career here in Brussels. Thanks so much for watching the introduction video on how to be a freelance dancer internationally. If you'd like to check out the full video, go ahead and head on over to creativelivingfordancers.com to check it out.